Ahoy, this is Zdenka. In today's video, you will learn how to film, edit, and stylize completely unscripted B-roll with your smartphone. This is a special edition featuring dance champion Maya from Step With Style Dance Productions in Oshawa, Ontario, Canada. What you need is a smartphone and a gimbal. I am using iPhone 14 Pro, hohem iSteady M6 gimbal, and 1.33 times anamorphic lens, which is optional if you want to achieve the wide cinema look. All is filmed in manual mode with the help of ND filter. If you have Android phone, good chance is that your native camera app already has Pro Video mode. If you use iPhone, you can film in Blackmagic camera app or Filmic Pro. Settings are 4K for quality, 60 frames per second rate, shutter speed is 1/120th, and ISO is set to the lowest number you can get. When it comes to the video editing program, you can edit in CapCut, which is free, DaVinci Resolve, which is also free, or any other software. For animation, I used Kyber AI. All is linked below the video in the video description. To film a completely unscripted video, once you get to the location, plan your beginning and ending first. Maya is sitting in a chair. The camera candidly reveals the location. Then she needs to start moving to her dance spot. The ending is another location where she will sit down and look at the scenery. The middle is showcasing her dance from different angles while she travels from first location to the last. Fairly simple. All is filmed with a standard camera to avoid any body distortions you would get with ultra-wide angle lens. When you film full body, keep the camera low in the middle of the person's body to get a symmetrical look, such as this shot right here. You don't want to create short legs or big head. Let's talk about close-up shots. Those are done also a bit lower, not at eye level, such as this shot where I was following Maya as she was dancing to the music, or as she was running towards the bridge. Don't forget to shoot from different angles, from behind, from the side, and from the front. This will give you much more freedom once you start editing. For big shots, which are highlighting the best moves, make sure your framing is right. You want enough room at the top and bottom. Go much lower again to get a symmetrical body. For difficult moves, such as following the dancer, circling around her, use tracking feature on the gimbal. This will keep the person always perfectly in the center. hohem iSteady M6 has a dedicated AI tracking sensor, so I simply turned it around. Maya showed the OK sign, and the gimbal was tracking her as I was filming in Filmic Pro. These shots add so much motion as she's moving, but also the background is changing behind her. No static shot. Don't be afraid to go much lower and film pointing up. This gives a very different look. Mainly shoot more clips than you need, so once you start editing, you're not short. For example, these are my extra shots, which didn't make it to the final edit. They are not bad shots, only they didn't fit the story. Filming is only 40% of the success of this B-roll. Editing is a lot more important in this case. As there was no choreographed routine, Maya was improvising. The moves were random. There are three things which are quite important to pull this off. Number one is keeping the dance at a real speed. Only the big, most important moves are slowed down to show it off. To show every muscle tightening, the hair movement, the skirt movement. Those are things you will miss if you keep it in a real speed. Number two is cutting the clips to make the movements flawless. For example, here where she's running, the first clip is cut when the arm movement is in the back. Next clip is also cut when her arm is in the back. Once played, it is one continuous move in two separate clips. Number three is creating a routine inside of video editing. In this clip, Maya is bringing her arms together. The next clip is a different movement. However, the arms have a very similar position. When you play those clips together, it flows nicely. It's very important to take your time on the first edit. I was editing over 2 days, just the first draft. You have to listen to the music, make sure to pick clips which makes sense. It's like a puzzle. Color correcting and color grading is the next step. What colors to choose? Think about your B-roll, the mood, what it represents, the time of the year. This piece is all about fun and late summer. The colors should pop. Here is before and here is after. If you like this look I created, you can download this LUT for free. Link is below. AI is all around us, more and more. If you are not a fan of AI, you certainly don't have to do this step of the animation. For those who are interested in this, I was using Kyber AI. I simply uploaded those clips which I wanted to animate. Then I let the AI describe what it sees in the picture, because you don't want to change the character. And the next step is choosing the look of the animation, the style. There are choices you can choose from. It will give you 4 samples. If you like the look, you can just hit download. I use the same style for all the clips to make sure they look the same. This B-roll is cut in such a fast pace that it really doesn't need extra transitions. You can add some, you can add slight movements like a zooming in or out. You can add texture and light streaks overlays to stylize the B-roll even more. Simply place the clip on top of the main one and choose the overlay look. Let's take a look at the final B-roll. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Maya when cartoon comes alive. How many years have you been dancing?
I have been dancing for 12 years. I dance 4 to 6 hours a week, 5 days of the week.
Let's mention some of Maya's biggest accomplishments. Maya traveled to Prague, where she represented Canada at the World's Finals for show dance team and came second after Russian's team. She won 3 overalls at the competitions in 1 season, was chosen to perform solo parts in the annual fundraiser for Children's Aid at the age 8, and at the age 11, she created her own MGL Foundation where she raised over 3,000 for the needy. All on her own. Congratulations, Maya. Keep going. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more. If you are a complete beginner and you want to learn everything about smartphone filmmaking the fastest way, I do have a smartphone filmmaking course. I'm gonna link it below. Students will be able to submit projects for a review as well, which is a new feature. Don't be shy, say hi in the comment section below and perhaps check out one of these videos next. See you in the next one. Ciao. Ahoj.